Hello and welcome students. This video is narration 3 and we will be observing statements in the topic known as narration. First point states statement or assertive sentences. Assertive sentence or statements in the indirect speech are usually introduced by the conjunction that. Now we will see the example and try to understand the above mentioned point. She said to Ben, "You are an intelligent boy." This is direct speech. And the indirect for the same will be, she told Ben that he was an intelligent boy. Now here you can clearly see that said to Ben is being converted to told Ben, and the use of conjunction that is being done here to change this direct speech into indirect. And are an intelligent boy will be converted, he was an intelligent boy. Now for imperative sentences, when we report an imperative sentence, the reporting verb say or tell is changed into a verb expressing a command, advice or request. Generally, command is represented by order or bid. Proposal is represented by suggest or propose. Entreaty is represented by pray or beg. Prohibition is represented by forbid. That is commonly not used for imperative sentences. If it is used, then should is placed before the imperative instead of to. The imperative mood is changed into infinitive. Now let us observe some examples. Martha said to me, "Please give me your book." Martha requested me to give her my book. Let us see the second example. She said to her servant, "Go out at once." She ordered her servant to go out at once. The third example. She said to me, "Let us have some coffee." She proposed or suggested. We can use both. We can use either proposed or suggested to me that we should have some coffee. Now let's observe the fourth example. John said, "Let me have some water." Now here, when we will change this into indirect, it will become John wished that he might have some water. Now for exclamatory sentences. When exclamatory sentences are reported, the reporting verb say or tell is changed into exclaim, pray, wish, confess, cry out, etc. The exclamatory form is changed into statement form and the mark of exclamation is replaced by a full stop. So we do not use an exclamation mark when we change exclamatory sentences from direct to indirect speech. You should keep in this your mind. Hurrah or ha exclamation mark expresses joy. What or oh exclamation mark expresses surprise. Alas expresses grief. The word pooh, P-O-O-H exclamation mark expresses contempt. Harsh or hush exclamation mark represents attention. Bravo or here expresses approval. Now we will go through the example. He said, alas, exclamation mark, she is dead. Now when we will be changing this exclamatory sentence into indirect speech, we will say, he cried out with sorrow that she was dead. Now let's observe the second example. Hurrah! Exclamation mark. We have won the match, shouted the team. Now when this will be changed into indirect, it will become, the team shouted with joy that they had won the match. Now here in all these three examples, you can see that when in the indirect speech we have not used the exclamation mark and it is replaced by the full stop. Now for interrogative sentences. The same form of the verb is used as you use in statements. In positive indirect questions, do and did of the interrogative disappear. Example, did you eat stale food, Alex? Question mark, said Mary. Now the indirect for the same will be, Mary asked Alex whether he ate stale food. In negative indirect questions, do and did is used because they are used in negative statements. Now we will observe the example. Don't you like to play chess, Anand? Question mark, asked Puneet. I will repeat it once more. Don't you like to play chess, Anand? Question mark, asked Puneet. Now when this negative indirect question will be changed to indirect speech, now let us see what the change will be. Puneet asked Anand if he didn't like to play chess. So you have to keep this point in your mind. When a question is reported, we use the same word order as in the statement. Now let's observe the example. What is your name? Question mark. Mr. Oliver asked the girl. Now the indirect for the same will be, Mr. Oliver asked the girl what her name was. Whether or if is used when the answer to the question is yes or no. Now we will try to understand this by the example. She asked them, have you seen this boy? Question mark. She asked them whether or if. We can use whether or if, both are correct. They had seen that boy. So this is the conversion of interrogative speech, direct speech into indirect speech. I hope that the points which we discussed today you will keep in your mind and practice accordingly. Keep watching for more. Please do subscribe the channel. Stay healthy, be safe. Till the next video, blessings and peace.